welcome to the channel. So recently I made a stop at the North Park Mall in Villa Park, Illinois. This used to be a mall up until the early 2000s to maybe mid 2000s. This mall was originally built in the 1970s. There isn't too much information about this mall, but there are a few things I recall. But here's some information that I was able to find. Some of the former anchors for this mall include Staples, which did not last long. They actually came in 2005. But there were other ones, including Dominic's, which later turned into a Villa Park fruit and meat market. Other stores include a Robert Hall Village, which later turned into a Kmart, which now is the current location of Hobo. The photos you've just looked are current photos. This China buffet right here actually is the reason why I was introduced to this location originally back in the early 2000s. And there's the Swap Mart entrance. There was a catering headquarters. Not sure, that might have been the pizza place that was there. But here is the entrance to the mall, the main entrance, in which you saw the little window decal on. And here's a hallway that I walked into and decided I'm going to start recording. But here it is. So, some of the other anchors include Ames, which is where the old Hobo store used to be at. That was apparently a Kmart also. The current anchors are Hobo, 5-Star, Swap Mart. Smaller stores include Pet Supplies Plus, Discovery, and the Chinese Buffet. Some of the parts of the mall you can actually still see. This is the main entrance, and the only part of the mall that still exists to this day. There used to be a little information section all the way at the front. There's actually a service desk. You'll see all the way up as we start walking forward. And over there used to be a little sign, the directory that, told you what was at the mall. I looked at that sign probably a good 5-7 years ago. That has since been taken out. But overall, the mall is pretty cool looking. It has changed so many times over the years. Just looking at some of the stores that the mall originally had. Radio Shack, Payless Shoes, a GNC, 16 Plus, Blockbuster were some of the original ones. But as I walk around here, you can kind of see that there are some empty shops. But other than that, a lot of these places were open. I think I was in this place around 3 p.m. But I was talking with some locals, so it was a pretty cool experience. Some people were asking me if I was from the Deadmall crew. There's a page I guess a lot of people knew about because a lot of people were asking me about it. But overall, I felt very welcome here. And like I said earlier, the Chinese mall was the main reason why I was ever introduced to this place. I used to hang out in the little area behind the Chinese buffet. They used to have this little truck you get to ride around, and I was young. I was probably around 10 years old, and I would go out and ride this little truck. That was when the Chinese restaurant still had access to the mall. Now it's blocked off, and this is the back half where I was just talking about. The food court area over here. This is where somewhere around here the truck used to be. There's an old bench that you can see right there that's original to the mall. Here's some cars, and I forgot what the other thing was. That I don't recall. And here are some other pictures of some original stuff. This used to be the entrance from the back of the mall. And here's a little things here and there that I've shown. And then here's something very interesting coming up right here. Look at that. So in the back of the mall there were still some shops. This was actually a shop that one of the people owned that I talked to. These are new buildings. These have gone up in the last maybe 4 years or so. And I thought this was really cool to see a burrito loading zone. And that wraps it up. Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe for all kinds of random stuff.